Good evening everyone. Tonight we will be playing this game again, but this time we will play in single player mode and we will see how that will go. I hope everything will run completely fine. It's a bit hot today again, but I think that we will survive at least during the stream. So I just took the job. We are going to drive some liquid gas from Graz in Austria to Niš in Serbia, and let's go and get it. I'm also streaming on Twitch at the same time and on YouTube, so hopefully you will enjoy my stream and you will select the best platform for you to watch my stream. Now let's go into the action. And also to mention, the music that you are hearing right now is my own music that I created for my streams and videos. So feel free to check out my secondary YouTube channel, where you can find all those songs, at least most of them. Now let's see where we need to park this trailer. Back into the same spot where we are. Okay. Quickly check. Hopefully this time my multi-chat add-on will work, so I will be able to watch my chats on both platforms at the same time without any issues, but we'll see. So far it's working, then we will see if it will continue to work or what. Also I added some channel point redeems on Twitch, so you can check those. We have a long road in front of us. We have like 8 hours before we need to take mandatory break. So I guess at half of the road we will need to stop somewhere and take some time off in the game. Maybe I should place my microphone tiny touch closer. Not sure if this is better now. I don't want to scream or yell so you can hear me, and I can't go any further or closer to the microphone without sitting awkwardly weird, so we will try it like this. I was thinking maybe I should play Euro Truck multiplayer, but it seems that they have some kind of event for 10 years of ETS multiplayer server, so I guess there's a bunch of people playing there. So I didn't want to play when it's overrun by many people that will try to do some unusual stuff, like crashing into you and that. So we will enjoy in the single player mode. I still want to play this truck. Then I will switch it back to Scania at some point. But I still love playing this. It's still kind of new for me. I didn't get bored of the truck that I'm playing right now. Okay. Let's move to the right side. We'll try as always to watch for our speed, and we'll try not to break any rules. And I think that I forgot to go to service area and repair my truck. Yeah, definitely I forgot it again. But it is how it is. So after this job, then we will go to service area and fix the truck and trailer, and then we will see how it goes. Well, Mr. Brands. Well, Mr. Cannon. How are you, my friend? Welcome in. I'm just looking. That shoutout command still works. Nice. I was changing some stuff on my side, so I'm not sure if everything works. How's nearly 40C treating you? It's a much better today. It's still hot, but much better. It's around 35 degrees today. 35 to 34. 6, 7. But last week it was like 40 degrees at one point during the day. Does your apartment trap heat? Yes, I am last floor, so basically all heat goes to my apartment. And up above is the roof, so it can be pretty hot. But we will survive. At least nights are a tiny touch better. Made you laugh for a moment. Yeah. I mean, yeah, that's the true stuff. Basically, when you enter my building, it's pretty nice and cozy in the low floor, and once you go to the stairs and go higher up, you can feel the difference in temperature, like a lot. But nights are still kind of colder, I guess. Not too much, but still more bearable. Usually after midnight, the temperatures are a bit more bearable. They are in the high 20s. What I do to stay cool? Nothing. I try to keep my windows open during the night and morning, and around 9 AM in the morning I just close the window and put the shades down, and that's it. Because if I keep open windows, the heat from outside is getting into the apartment. Just a summer suffering. Yeah, I mean, I try not to use my PC or other stuff that's producing heat. Also cooking. We try to make our food in the morning for the whole day. And that's it. But this summer suffering will soon be over. Like in 1 or 2 weeks, I suppose it will be. I know that the next week will be hot, and probably at half of the August we will have again normal temperatures, and then when kids go to school in September, then it will be a rainy day every single day, and we will need to look for our jackets and warmer cloth. We are halfway done, I guess. This car was driving like a maniac. That Mercedes-Benz flew by like an airplane. So nothing special on my side of the world. It's always the same thing. Go to work, go home, get something to eat, and then you try to fall asleep, but you can't because it's too hot. And then I usually fall asleep around 4 in the morning when the temperatures cool down a bit. Oop. I was reading chat. Ceiling fan? No. I have desk fan, but I don't use it because it does nothing. It's a small fan, so it can't help too much. So most of the day I try to not to think about heat, and that's it. But last few days it was pretty hot. I don't mind hot weather. I don't have any issues when it's hot, but when you notice that it's hot for me, then it's really hot. I have high patience limit for the hot weather, but when I see that my hair is wet from how it's called, because it's too hot, then it's unbearable heat, I guess. I haven't used English for a while, so I forgot half of the words that I knew. Ceiling fan can be the difference between I don't move, I can fall asleep, and sleeping on the warm bed. Water bed. Yeah. I mean, I need some kind of air conditioning here, but I don't think that I will do it. At least not during the summer. It's the most expensive thing during the summer, getting some AC unit. My friend who is living in a house has AC and he is running it 24/7, and it's pretty nice and cozy there, but his electricity bill is a bit too much for me, I guess. Not to mention that AC is using less electricity if you keep it always turned on and adjust the temp. If you are turning it off and turning it on, it uses much more electricity. In Malaysia, a lot of our friends only use AC in the evening and night because good sleep is important, but in the morning they just use fans since you can just sweat and shower again. But in Brunei where I am, electricity is super cheap. Ah, nice. It's nice that you have cheap electricity. We have one of the cheaper electricities in Europe, but for our standard it's kind of expensive. Not to mention that in the last few days I didn't have electricity in my apartment for a while. Basically every few hours we would lose electricity for half an hour to an hour because so many people are running AC units and stuff, and then the system just breaks. Whole area, basically this part of the town, just no one has electricity at the same time, at least buildings that I can see from my window and around that are connected to this transformator unit here. Everyone who's connected there, they just lost power. But I heard from some of my colleagues that are working as well from home, during the day they also have issues. It's different parts of the town, but still. When I hear that someone doesn't have electricity in their part of the time, I'm just waiting when I will be the next one. That's why they want to make electricity bills same during winter and during summer, because people are using air conditioners same way as they do it during the winter for heating. They do it during the summer for cooling. I'm next, yeah. So it's basically if one part of the town doesn't have electricity, I know when that day that we will be the next. It's just a matter of the time, because they fix electricity in one part of the town, then the other part of the town breaks. What's the hold up here? Something happened with this game. I never had this many traffic in front of me. They must have changed something with the recent micro patch update. I played this game yesterday off stream and I also got stuck in the traffic. Realistic waiting at tool. But yeah. We are trying to make the game as much realistic as possible. Realistic border crossing. You have border crossings here, but it's not near for waiting for 3 hours. It usually goes fast. But there are some people that I saw on game forums and stuff. They are requesting some changes to the game that would be more realistic. And I just hope if they implement those things that I can just turn those things off. Because I don't have time to wait for 3 hours on a border crossing in real life. I play this game for 3 hours in total. Sometimes even less. Peak hours, yeah. Oh, I missed my turn. My mistake. Oh, we will need to drive around, I guess. Wrong turn. They changed a lot of stuff in this game with the recent updates, and I got used to have every single intersection similar or same in every country, but now it's just they made it more realistic, so every one of those are a bit different. So that's what's messing me up pretty much. But good thing is we can turn around and hopefully we will not miss the turn again. In Croatia? I don't think so. Maybe I do. Yes. Yes, I'm in Croatia. I forgot that I went through the... how it's called? Border crossing, I guess. Here. Or this is the one. We were in Graz in Austria. So I guess we were driving around here. Hey, Mirko GTR, welcome in. How are you, my friend? We are driving through your country right now. We just noticed. I was talking with Karen and I forgot to watch on my map, so I turned on the wrong spot and now I need to drive around. How are you, my friend? How's the weather in Croatia these days? Did you go anywhere to the sea or something like that? To cool down? Ah, you are playing Farming Simulator. Nice. Nice. I was playing that game a few weeks ago. I completed some stuff, but I didn't stream it. Because I want to make some videos about the game. That's why I'm not playing it right now. I will try to play the game and record stuff and then make video for my YouTube channel. And as you can see, I have different truck now. Ah, you are working night shift. And now you are enjoying. Thank you for the lurk, I appreciate it, Mirko. Have nice rest of the night. Happy trucking and safe travels. Thank you. Thank you, Mirko. I will try, definitely. I just need to pay more attention to the map and navigation so I don't get lost again. So I don't lose precious time driving around. Nice DAF. Yeah, I changed it a bit. I still have that Scania, but I will be playing a bit more different trucks. I have two Volvo trucks, Scania and this DAF, that are my personal trucks that only I drive. And I like it. Also, this trailer is mine. I somehow combined the trailer with the truck. I like to have matching stuff. So this DAF and this trailer will be for special jobs, for driving liquid gas and that stuff. And that Volvo that I have will be for other things, because I have matching trailer for that one as well. And then I will figure out what should I buy for a Scania truck that I have, what kind of trailer. So we will see. You didn't stream for a long time, Mirko. I didn't see your streams. Mirko is also streaming Euro Truck Simulator and American Truck Simulator, so give him a follow on Twitch if you like this kind of game. Okay, it's time for me to take mandatory break. But I still have 2 hours. So I won't be taking that mandatory break yet. When we hit 1 hour before going to sleep, then I will search for a location where we can park the truck and take some rest. Speeding offense. I was driving 11 kilometers above speed limit, and now speed limit is back to 90 kilometers. Sometimes this game likes to troll. And I took wrong turn again. And police car is driving behind me. I hate those intersections here. I'm not sure how I missed my turn point here. Because it was looking... Maybe it's just because of this DAF navigation screen. It kind of sucks. It's too small, so I don't see so well. So I guess I need to drive around here to return there. Okay. We will do it somehow. This truck would be even better if it had a better engine. But I don't have a better engine for it. So it kind of needs a bit more power. Just tell me that we are driving in the right direction. Yes, finally. It would be fun if I missed the spot again. Now we lost a lot of time here, so I guess we will need to find a parking spot to take our mandatory break. Start of the toll road. Okay. Now let me see. We have this area here where we can take rest. That's basically on the halfway to the destination here. That's what we will do. We'll park the truck there, take a rest, and hopefully we will die. We will hopefully drive during the daytime after we take the sleeps break. Driving again above the speed limit. I just want to get in time there to take rest before we pay fine for missing mandatory break. we have enough fuel, so I don't need to stop at the gas station. We just need to find parking spot in the rest area. Oh, nice. Let's try to park it here. Nice spot, nice parking. Turn off the engine and take the rest. And we will take 11 hours, no, 9 hours of mandatory break, and we will have 1 hour to get on time for delivery, which works for us. Air pressure too low. Okay, we lost air pressure because I was sleeping in my truck, so you usually need to turn on the engine and wait for a few minutes to get some fuel into the air brakes and stuff. Especially on a cold day, I can imagine. Truck is makeshift bedrooms, yeah. I mean, this doesn't look that bad in this truck. But American trucks, those with the piked nose, it's basically like you have an apartment inside of your cabin. They have a bunch of stuff there because they drive a bigger truck than those European models. But this one is still okay. You have space for 2 drivers to sleep. You have those 2 bunk beds. So that should be okay, I guess. I have a friend who was working with me in my company, and he recently went to drive truck across the Europe, and he said that it's interesting to drive. He's also living in his truck when he's at work, and he's driving some kind of Mercedes truck. He says it's pretty cozy, and he's driving alone, so he has enough room in the truck for him. Trucking is either perfect job or the job you really hate. True, that's true. I mean, you need to be born for this kind of work. You either like it or you hate it and work just because of the pay. But like every work, you need to love it. If you don't want to burn out, you need to love your job. Or you need to have some kind of talent for the job. You know, depends of the job as well, but some jobs require more talent than the others. I mean, I would like to drive truck. I like driving anyways, but I couldn't work as a truck driver because I would like to finish with my job and I would like to go home. And if you're a truck driver, you can't go home. Not until you finish all your deliveries and stuff. Especially if you're driving those long routes. If you're driving something like in your local area, in between towns and that stuff, then yeah, then you can live in your home and just do the job like any other ordinary job. For some reason I'm still feeling sleepy, and I think that I had a good rest during the night, but still. Yesterday I was on some team building with my colleagues from work, so we had pretty nice time. We had barbecue and we were swimming in the pool, and weather was pretty nice for that kind of stuff that we were doing, because it was pretty hot, but during the day was cloudy. There was a lot of clouds and not that many times during the day when the sun is shining, so I was able to spend the whole day outside around pool and in the pool without burning out and without using sunscreen and stuff, because I really hate those creams and other stuff that you need to use so you don't get burns from UV light. Now it would be nice to jump into the pool again, just to cool down. I need only 5 minutes in a pool, but sadly I'm at home in my apartment and there is no pool here. Did we cross the border or not? That's the question. Not yet. Now we are crossing the border. First we need to pay for driving on the highway, then we'll cross the border. I almost hit that guy. €66. Nice. Now we are crossing the border. Okay. I finally tweaked my camera on screen, on stream, so it doesn't take too much space, so you can see more details in the truck cabin, and I'm still visible. So I guess now I figured out how to tune it tiny touch better than the last few times. And I think that I'm driving in the wrong part of the road. But we will get outside of this parking spot, I guess. I always get lost in some parts of the map. Well, we got to the correct spot after all. So I guess we didn't go wrong way. Now we are 350 kilometers away from destination. So we are pretty close. I'm checking my laptop. Want to see if it will start to melt or not. But so far it's running okay. And I'm feeling a bit tiny touch of cold air coming inside my room through the window behind. So I guess in about an hour it will be much easier now to sit here in my chair. I will survive the heat, but I'm afraid of my PC because it's overheating. Because this thing is now expensive. prices for the RAM memory and SSDs and graphic cards are hitting the roof. So I just hope that my PC will run fine and without issues. Because fixing it would be expensive now. Let me check. How are we looking at the YouTube now? Okay, that's running fine. Which is also running fine. Oops. Maybe I shouldn't. Twitch and Drive. And YouTube and Drive. But both streams looks fine. I need to fix my truck and trailer now when we finish delivery. I need to write it somewhere because I will forget it again. I played this game for last few days and I always forget to go to the service area and fix my truck and trailer. I'm interested to see if game developers will finish this bridge here when it's finished in the real life. Oh, look down below, there's a train. So many small details in this game that you always find something new. That's why I like it. I think that I drove across this bridge like 50 times so far. And I didn't notice the railroad down below. Why did my music stop? That's the question. For some reason the music just stopped. And then you need to skip the song and it works for a while without issues. Just when we hit the speed limit, we needed to brake for full boot. And now it will take some time for this truck to get back to the speed. We are pretty close to destination. Maybe a few minutes. Real time. Then I definitely need to go to repair my truck. This could be more than 10 minutes. A real lifetime of driving. I'm not sure what I managed to hit there, but I guess it's some kind of bug on the road. Because when they change something into game, they always make mess with the roads. There is also one part of the road in Macedonia where your truck just falls down through the road. And then the game crashes. And I figured out there is that bug with that specific road and location. And they didn't fix it for the last 3 micro patch versions. I think that they don't even know that there is a bug. And I didn't bother to report the bug. Our customer expects delivery soon. Good thing that I turned on the right place, so I didn't went through. We have how much? 20 minutes in game time to get to destination. We first need to pay for driving on the highway. We have 10 minutes to destination and 1 hour before we are late for delivery, so I guess we will get there in time. Yes. a bit weird selection of roads in this part of the map, but still it's okay. Did I miss my turn? Yes, I did. I was supposed to turn right in this narrow road here. Now this will be tiny touch tricky. But we managed to do it. Really interesting kind of road here. Good thing that we had a place where we can turn around. Stop. Now let's see where we need to park. Okay, this is acceptable. Let's unload our trailer. All good. Everything is green. Okay, now we need to, before I forget, we need to go to repair shop, which is here. But I will do that after the break. I'm gonna make a small break, I guess for a few minutes. I'm gonna get something to drink and then we will continue. I will leave you enjoying the music and the view in game. So I'll be back in like 5 minutes. Thank you all for watching so far and we will see each other soon. Enjoy. Okay, I'm back. So we will continue. Let's first fix the truck and then we will figure out what's the next route and job that we will take. Was that some kind of hidden road there? That's the question. Maybe I should turn right there at some point and explore that part. Nice river. How does custom truck decal system in this game work? Can you put giant Tamo logo? No, you basically you have some kind of tool where you can create skills, but I never tried that. You don't have like ordinary decal system in the game. There is some kind of third-party application that you can use. I guess you need to download model for the truck and for trailer that you have, and then you can use not the paint but Photoshop. I think it works in Photoshop. Then you edit in Photoshop and then basically you format it for the game and then you put it inside the game files. I was reading about it, but I never tried it. It would be fun if you have like... I was thinking of it to make my custom trailer. So it says, let's say, my logo of the channel and it says Branche TV or something like that. But I didn't have time to learn how to do that. Lots of steps, yeah. I mean, there's already... You can find some mods in the Steam workshop for those custom paint jobs. But I never tried one of those. Because there is one special issue with this game. Whenever they update the game to new micro patch or new version, then none of those mods work for you. So you need to wait for someone who is making mods that you are using to update it to the new version. So I guess if I had my own skin for the truck and trailer, whenever there's an update of the game, I guess I would need to edit it again for the new version. So that's a lot of work, I guess. I say I didn't try it, but there is the thing that I found out about the game and stuff. I would need to learn some new things again. And I didn't have time for it. But I'm pretty satisfied with current in-game paint jobs and stuff. Like this. Oh, not that truck. Wait a second. So those are all my trucks. No, I can't open it. Ah, here is the trailer. This is the trailer for this truck that I created inside the game. And for my Volvo truck, this is the trailer, how it looks like. And my truck that goes with this trailer is this one. Basically, it has matching trailer and matching truck. At least that's what I made so far. So those are presets you can use. Yeah, it's basically paint job that you buy inside the game for the truck and trailer, and there are small how are they called? Small adjustments that you can do. Basically, you choose the pattern and then you can change the colors of it. So this trailer was all white, but I added some orange stuff around because this truck paint job is like this. Basically, it's created that way in the game. So when I was making paint job for the trailer, I tried to use matching colors, and I think that I did a great job. With the options that we have. But they said that they will add additional stuff in the next few updates where you can change some stuff. There are also some DLCs that you can buy that game creators made also for the visuals and those paint jobs and stuff. And they aren't that expensive. They are on sale for like 2 or 3 euros. So I could buy some of them. But I rather want to buy additional DLC with the new map and new countries. I'd rather buy that than paint job for the truck. That I will probably use it once and get bored of it and then switch to something else. The only DLC that I bought is one of those that give you those things inside the cabin, because some of the mods that you can find on the workshop page, they require you to have that kind of DLC in order for those mods to work. Okay, let me see how much should I pay for fixing my truck and trailer. Suggestions. I just need to repair stuff. I don't need to change tires yet. 17,000. Okay. I usually change tires when I go around 25% of wear, but we are still above the limit that I set up. But you have like this vehicle configurator, so paint jobs. See, you can buy those things here. Like this driving academy one, this is the one that you get when you finish one of those driving academy scenarios. 4 AM now, so I better run, but I hope you have a great rest of your day and stream. Thank you, Karen. Have a good night. Have a good night, and hopefully we'll see each other somewhere on the Twitch. Thank you for showing presets, no worries. Oh, welcome in, UX Genesis. Branche is back. Yes, I'm back. I mean, I was here for a while, I guess. I was streaming on Twitch for the last 2 or 3 times, basically. Right now I'm streaming on YouTube and Twitch at the same time, and I started recently to do that. So hopefully that will make some kind of impact. At least some people can choose on which platform they want to watch me. And good stuff about YouTube is that all my previous streams are staying there on the channel. So you can rewatch it if you miss stream. How are you, Genesis? How was your day or weekend? Did you have something interesting going on during the weekend? I kept missing it, probably got work usually. It depends when I'm streaming. I will try to keep my schedule at least 1 stream per week during the weekend around same time. But sometimes I stream pretty late in my time zone. I think that last stream I had was on Friday night, or it was Thursday night around 10 PM my time. So it's kind of hard to catch me when I'm streaming. Let's park our truck and get some rest. We have 42 minutes before we need to take mandatory break. I slept entire weekend, really played some Kenshi, trying to rechange before work again. You go around 8-9 PM before work since I wake up at 5. Yeah, 5 AM is kind of really early in the morning, so you need to go to sleep a bit earlier, so I understand that. I usually go to sleep around 4, especially last few days, or should I say last 2 weeks, because of the heat wave that we have. So the normal temperatures here are usually around 4 in the morning. That's the time when we have 20 degrees Celsius. But last week we had like 40 degrees Celsius during the day. So not normal temperatures for us, at least. Now let me see where we should go. Oh, I don't want to go to Poland. And all of those are a tiny touch too far away. Is there something a bit closer here? I could go to Macedonia and Skopje to pick up some cargo there. So let's do it that way, because Kragujevac Pristina doesn't have any cargo that we can drive in this kind of trailer. So let's go first to Skopje and then we'll figure it out. Let me put pill here. I was working throughout the heat wave, it's really harsh, yeah. I can only imagine how it is if you are working somewhere outside during the heat wave. Let me turn around my truck. You should try Kenshi, it's hard to explain the game, so it's best if you check it on YouTube when you can. Been playing every day after work and it's honestly amazing. Kenshi. And what's the game about? I didn't heard about that game, but I will definitely check it out on the YouTube. My time for games is fairly limited, but I will try to check it out. Whenever I play games, it's usually this game or Farming Simulator, and I play it for like 2 hours. And that's it, especially during this heat wave. I try not to use too much my PC, because for some stupid reason it's producing too much heat during the summer. But when I'm playing on my PC during the winter time, it's not producing any heat. It doesn't have a set story mode. For the player, you create your own story basically. You can choose to be a trader, mercenary or warlord. You can destroy empires if you want to create your own. So it's something like how it's called, like Mountain Blade, where you are no one important and then you you can be a knight that has his own army. So it's kind of sandbox game. That seems interesting. And based by the name, I guess it's something related to Japanese how it's called, tradition. You are some kind of samurai warrior or something like that. Open world RPG like Mountain Blade. Kenshi is more punishing on some things. I just hope that fighting is not like in Dark Souls games, because I don't like that kind of fighting where you need to parry stuff, and it seems like a too much work and thing for me. One more place that has samurai stuff, it's a post-apocalyptic world. So combination of Mountain Blade and Half-Life. No, how is that called? Fallout. It's just the stats and how you manage your health. You can lose arms, legs, get kidnapped, and interesting. It sounds interesting. I'm not sure that I will play it, but I will definitely check it out. I need to watch my speed here so I don't crash into something. I was driving too fast here. So now the save file just has a story basically of him and any people he recruits are aiming to destroy people who enslave others. That's the concept, I guess. My current save file, original character got enslaved by Holy Nation. Can you escape if they enslave you? That game seems like some game that you can replay too often with different stuff that's going on in the game. So many opportunities you have. You just have to get your athletics and stealth stats up so that you can get out of the cage and run away at night. Nice. That seems interesting. So you must be prepared for everything, for every kind of situation that can happen in the game. You have 40 characters now, all serving different purposes in my own city. Oh man, for how long you are playing it so far if you have 40 of them? I guess you invested a lot of time to get 40 characters. There are people who use turrets, are the great farmers. Ah, so it's like a small empire or town. 200 in-game games. Week of playing. That's a lot. But that's interesting that you can see your progress since the first day and today. I like those kind of games when you can notice progress that you made. Let me check. We are halfway to a destination. It's pretty lengthy for someone like me since I love taking stuff slowly, so I'm not even 90% done with research and upgrades. Oh. That's something like farming simulator that I play. I have 500 hours in that game and I still didn't do like... I think that I tried like 50% what games offers. But I don't have that much time anymore to play the game. Hopefully when I go to vacation I will have more time to play different games. But I'm not sure when I will go to vacation. Maybe in September, but I'm not sure. Because I have some plans for that I need to finish before winter. So that will decide when I will take my vacation. I just play at my own pace whenever I have free time after work. Nice. I mean, I still haven't played Valheim since I started playing it. I can't even remember what I did in the game. And I would like to play Valheim Tiny Touch. But I can't force myself back into that game for some reason. When I was playing it, I was playing alone and it felt like overwhelming. Lots of stuff that I need to do alone. And I think that Valheim is a much better game if you have someone to play with. You got bored after a while. Yeah, that's the same thing with me. I know that I was playing it, especially I was playing it on streams. And then I just got bored of it. You were always had problems with food. I can't remember what was the problem that I had. I think that I had problems with exploration. I was dying a lot. And if I remember correctly, I was using that first boat that you have, and that was slow for me. Slow pace. I wanted to explore a bit more of the map for like hour or two of gameplay, but usually I will get stuck somewhere in between. So exploration didn't work for me. We kept using more than we have, so food grind was still boring. We're just staying AFK and harvesting, yeah. I think that I had pigs in Valheim, but then some of those weird enemies showed up and they broke into my base, and my pigs just ran away, and I didn't want to bother catching them around the map again, if I remember correctly. That was one of the issues I had. And if I remember, I would usually spend 2 hours in the game and figured out that I didn't make any progress. I spent more time in Valheim just building some stuff and trying different variations. It would be nice if Valheim had like some kind of building preset that you can create, and when you need new house or something like that, you just gather materials and then put the preset that you created. Otherwise I get bored of making it every once and then on different parts of the map, because I wanted to have shelter during the night whenever I go somewhere on the map, that I have some like small house where I can spend the time during the night time. And also nights are kind of, days are too short in the game for me. I think that days are 15 minutes and 10 minutes for nights, if I recall correctly. And that was kind of too fast for me. It was weird for me, it was interesting to figure out, but after that it was just kind of boring. Annoying. Yeah. I don't have anything against the building system, I like it, but I don't like to do same stuff all over again. If I create some kind of house, I would like to have like some option to save that house like a preset or something. And then when I go to different part of the map, I can just place the same thing. So I don't need to build it all over again. Basically every single house that I have in Valheim looks different from each other, even though I tried to make them simple and to look the same. But there is always something that just make those houses a bit different. Okay, this gate is closed, so I will need to do some gymnastics with this truck to move into the correct lane. Finally. We didn't crash after all. And how far away are we? We are actually pretty close. Maybe I should find a job here. Let me try to do that. This should be a good job. Pretty short route. And we will go to Greece here. Let me see what GPS will say. Where we need to drive. This is why I like Kenshi, since base building is a big thing for me. And laying out where my armor smith, weaponsmith and etc. Oh, sorry, I missed it. I like building is simplified and you can automate it. That's a good stuff. I can just take hours designing the inside of building and laying out where my armor smith, weaponsmith and etc. is. Yeah, I know what you mean. That kind of thing would be also good in Valheim if they will add it. I recently played similar game, Tiny Touch similar, V Rising. I'm not sure if you heard about it. It was interesting for me to play that game. I like the stuff that you can make, and the story is kind of interesting as well. But it also takes some time for that game to play so you can see the results. So I think that I played it for like a few hours. I was just trying it out. I also need to finish Red Dead Redemption 2. It's sitting on my PC for like a year. I didn't touch it since the last time, so it's been like 9 months since I played it last time. And I'm still in the chapter 2 of Red Dead Redemption 2. I should play that as well, but whenever I say I will play the game, I turn on Euro Truck or farming and then I just play it instead. Because in this game you don't need to think too much. You just drive. And when you are bored, you just turn off the game and that's it. In, let's say, Red Dead Redemption, I like the storyline. I like to do those quests. And I need to think about stuff that's going on in the game for full experience. I got bored of playing same games, so Kenshin decided to try it. Well, I'm glad that you found something that's now interesting for you, and I hope that you will continue enjoying in that Kenshin game. Like I'm enjoying in this kind of game. I finally changed some trucks. I was usually driving Scania. Then I decided to try different trucks. And here I am, driving this DAF XF105. It's the same thing in the game, but a bit different. I have no idea where I need to. Ah, here it is. I'm blind. I need to park the truck here. Okay, we loaded our trailer. Now let's see where we are driving. Oh, we are going to gas station to deliver gas. Okay, that sounds good. Security checks. We are losing some precious time. We have 5 hours to get to destination and 5 hours to get mandatory break. Okay. I think that we'll get there in time, but we'll see. We can try driving a bit faster than usual. We have enough money to pay for our files. How much money I have? 4.3 million. I could buy like 10 new garages in the game. But I'm keeping that money for next DLC that I'm planning to buy. So once I get the new DLC, then we can buy some garage spaces and new trucks for those garages in the DLC map expansion. But I still haven't decided what should I buy. Maybe Scandinavia DLC, it looks interesting. But we will see. It would be nice to get Scandinavia DLC, just because I'm driving most of the times Scania and Volvo trucks, so it would be interesting to drive through Sweden, Norway and that part. Hello, hey Z. Did you return today? I've been away. I was streaming here on Twitch for last 2 or 3 streams. But welcome back Z. I saw some messages in your Discord server, so I know that you were away from from streaming for like, I don't know, couple of months. So I know that you were away from streaming, but you are back now. Returned yourself today. Nice. Brakes, brakes, brakes. Welcome back, Mr. Z. Also, nice to see you back, Z. I hope that everything is now working fine for you and that you solved any private issues and stuff that you had. And hopefully you will have more time to stream now when you are back. I also made some break from Twitch. In the last couple months I was streaming on YouTube, and recently I found out about one OBS plugin that allows you to stream at the same time on multiple platforms. So I was testing it out for last 2 or 3 streams. I was streaming on YouTube and Twitch at the same time, and I tested few tools, and that one that I'm using right now seems to be the best solution. So right now I'm streaming on Twitch and YouTube at the same time. Not luckily, but I'm alright and trying. Summer stuff one cause the kids are off, so no work, but 2 the kids are off too, yeah. I mean, how are you surviving this heat wave that we have? It's hell on earth, at least for us here. Last week we had like 40 degrees Celsius for a couple of days. So I'm not sure how it's in the UK for you. Awful, yeah. You don't need to explain, it's same here. Why the brakes? Okay. It's the same thing here. We have normal temperatures around 4 in the morning. Then it hits 20 degrees Celsius, and then you can enjoy for a few hours. And then again it starts. So I'm cooking last few days in my apartment. Outside temperatures are 40 degrees Celsius. In my apartment it's like 32 or 33 degrees. So most of the time I just can't wait when the night will start, so I can at least during that time get some fresh air. Right now I can feel some fresh air coming from outside through the window. I opened my window completely up, and I can feel some chill breeze, but it's still too hot outside to make a difference. I have fun. I also have fun, but it doesn't help. It just spills the hot air around the room. but my fan is a small one that goes onto the desk, so I guess it would be better if I had bigger fan, but still. No, I don't like warm air blowing into me. I don't like anything that blows into. I also don't like AC units if people don't know how to set them up properly. Then I have health issues with those things. A few weeks ago I was working in the office and someone set up AC to 16 degrees Celsius. And I didn't notice that, and then I had health issues during next whole week. I went to the doctors because of it, but I survived. So right now I'm just taking care of my health. I'd rather get hot and melt because of heat than sitting in a room where AC is not set up properly. How is Jen? Not seen him in ages either. I heard from him like it was a month or so. He's doing good. He's working in some new company. He said that he has lots of work, but he is satisfied with the work so far. It pays his bills, which is the most important thing. But he's no longer present on Twitch anymore. I was asking him when he will be streaming again, but not in the near future. He also had issue with his PC, so everything that he had configured for the stream, it got deleted. So he would need to make everything again. Oh, wrong turn. I messed up this. So as Jan said, even if he wanted to stream, he couldn't without setting up OBS and scenes and that stuff again. And I know him, he doesn't want to do that, because that will take a lot of time for him. Basically, he was building all the stuff for years, and now he doesn't have anything, which kind of sucks heavily. That's why I'm making backups of my OBS and streamer bot setup every once and then. Because if everything would be deleted, I would probably not have... I wouldn't be streaming at all then. Because I set up my stuff just the way I like it, and imagine losing that. And I invested a lot of time into creation of the scenes and stuff. It would be hard to recreate everything as well. And also now when I'm streaming on YouTube and Twitch, I needed to adjust some settings. So for both Twitch and YouTube, especially in streamer bot, and I still haven't finished the stuff that I was planning to do, like commands and stuff. So I'm planning to finish those things, but I'm not sure. Recently I added back channel point redeems on Twitch, which is nothing special, but still, it's back. And also, since I'm streaming on YouTube at the same time, I need to take care of stuff that I'm running for alerts and channel points because of the copyright strike that I could get if I don't own the redeem stuff. So basically I'm trying to create my own stuff. That's same like with this music that I'm running right now. I was using AI tools to create few songs that I can play during the stream and put inside my videos without fear of copyright strikes or some stuff like that. So I'm building things one by one. And hopefully the work will pay out somehow. We will see. Okay. I need to take mandatory break. Oof, this was close. I almost crashed there. Oh, I think that we will need to break mandatory breaks. Because if I go to sleep and take rest, then we won't be able to get in time to deliver the goods. So I guess I will just drive until I deliver stuff and pay the fines. Because we need to get in time. I just hope that my driver will not fall asleep totally, so we can crash into something. I'm not even sure how far away we are. We are kind of close, but not close enough. Why is Tifa running with you? Because Ada Wong is in Scania and I'm driving DAF. So I wanted to have someone else in my truck. So right now Tifa is in this truck and Adam Wong is in Scania. I was also making some videos for YouTube. That's why I'm using different characters as my copilots, because I created like playlist on YouTube, like Scenic Route with Ada Wong as copilot. Then the next video is Scenic Route with Tifa Lockhart. That was my idea, but I didn't get enough views, so I guess I will stop doing that. I wanted to make like a small series where I will drive truck with different characters on some interesting roads, and then I try to make it more cinematic. Tanner, thank you for the follow, I appreciate it. Welcome in. What? I hit someone. Thank you, Tanner, for the 5 bits. I appreciate that. Those 5 bits will be enough just to pay the fix of my truck that I did right now. When I crashed into something, I don't know what did I drive through. I guess it was one of those VLC media players. My fault, sorry. No worries, Tanner. Thank you for the BTS. I'm joking. You don't need to use bits and that stuff, but I appreciate it. It was not my first time that I crashed into something during this stream. There was one occasion where there was nothing in front of me and my truck just managed to crash into something on the road, and I guess it was some kind of bug, since they were updating the game and adding some additional textures to the maps and the roads. I guess it created some bugs on the road itself. So we'll see if they will fix it. Oh, this will be a weird road. You are tired, I know. I'm trying to deliver goods on time. Oh, we are close. So basically what I can do, I can deliver goods and then take that mandatory break, which isn't that bad. We should do convoy sometime. Sure. I'm usually streaming around 8 PM or 9 PM Bosnia and Herzegovina time over the weekend. So we can do convoys. I just need to disable my mods and create session. I was planning to do some convoys, but it's kind of hard to find people to play with at the time when I'm streaming. I think that I did one stream a few months ago when I added title that I'm playing convoys, and there was no one interested to play. You are an hour behind me, so not bad. Nice. Nice. I mean, I can do the convoys if you want next time. Maybe I will plan it for my next stream over the next weekend. I will add it in title if I'm open for convoys, so you can join. have a Discord? Yes, I have. You can join Discord. Just type in !Discord and it will send you a link of my server. And hopefully that link will work. It hasn't been used for a while. Oh, how to turn around here. Okay. Still working, nice. I think that I need to be on Discord to give you permission for how it's called, for access to the server, if I remember correctly. Where do I need to park this? Ah, here. Okay. Let me finish delivery. Then I will give you the role in Discord. Let me see how to do that. Roles. Here it is. I think that I added you as a member, so you should be able to chat, send messages and see other how are they called, chats and stuff. Yeah, you can. Now it works. Nice. Welcome to my Discord server. Right now you are the only person there, but hopefully we'll get more members at some point. Now how do I get some rest? Without driving in the opposite side of the road. Let me see. I guess I will need to go here. Because I exceeded mandatory break time. Let's go get that well-deserved mandatory break rest. And then I guess we'll finish with the stream. It's 11 PM here. I'm gonna get some rest and tomorrow I'm going to work. Again, weekend went pretty fast for me. Especially because yesterday I was on team building with my colleagues. So we spent some time eating barbecue and swimming in the pool, along with the other stuff that we did. We played some ping pong. We just need to win lottery in the game all the day. Yeah, that would be nice if we could get lottery. But to get lottery, you need to play lottery. I'm not playing that. You need to buy a lottery ticket and then you can... Wait a second. Where am I supposed to go? I was supposed to go there. I always get lost in this when I'm looking at this small screen. Well, then we will reset navigation and go here instead. As long as we are in the grease, it should be good. Because I'm trying to play with this trailer, and some towns on this DLC map doesn't have any cargo that you can drive from and to. So that's why I need to watch out for some towns that you can always find some jobs. I paid fine for mandatory brake violation, but we have money. Sign me up for lottery. Yeah. We all need lottery tickets first. But how lucky I am. I would probably never get a lottery or win lottery. That's why I'm not playing. I know lots of older people who played lottery for good amount of their lives and they never won anything. That's why I don't trust into lottery. Dude, this scared me. I thought that I will crash into something. My driver passed out. It was interesting, at least. And we are pretty close to the parking area. Is this the area where we can park? I think it is. or not? Or am I supposed to go there? I have no idea. Again, same thing. Stupid game. It doesn't allow me to just sleep where I want. You need to stop into specific place on the map where you can sleep. Now I need to fix my truck again. That's why I disabled this sleep mechanic when I started playing this game a long time ago. Let me try to park it a bit better like this. Let's sleep. Okay, that's it for tonight. I hope that you enjoyed, that you had wonderful time watching me playing this game. And hopefully I will have time next weekend to play this again on stream. And that you will have time to see me playing. So we will see. I totally forgot how to end the stream and what to say during the stream, and especially because for the last few streams there weren't many people chatting in the chat, so I was just talking with myself most of the time and then just turned off the stream, like stop recording stuff. But yeah, we will see each other next time. I will try to have some kind of schedule for the weekend at least. So expect me around 8 p.m. Bosnia and Herzegovina time. Saturday or Sunday. It depends when I have time. And we'll have fun again next time. Bye bye and good night.